Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back. Icarus. So if you missed last episode, here's my house. I am way up and around going through this cave here. And I was just thinking, you know what you could do is get your dehumidifier and actually live in this cave because there's nothing in here that's no worms or anything. You could actually live in this bad boy. Now, there's not as much... I thought there was like a boatload of ore. There's not quite as much as I thought as I'm looking around. I'm not touching the iron. I'm grabbing the copper and the titanium and platinum, but mostly trying to get the copper. Because when I go back, I need... See, I haven't really got that much. I left a chest with wood and fiber and all that back at the other house. At my little shanty that I built. So this is weird. So in here, I'm getting weather events because... I don't know why I'm getting weather events. Because I'm in a cave. I got the pneumonia thing chilling. Might as well get the gold too. Because I need gold and copper to make more electronics, to finish the other benches that I want. Always want the titanium. Pretty far away to be like, load myself up with weight. But, you do what you do. Alright, looks like I'm on the right path to get out of here. I haven't touched any of the iron. Instead of just the copper, titanium, platinum, and gold. Now, I did leave my little house in there, so... If I need to... Oh, this is a short storm, it looks like. Okay. Alright, we made it out. So I'm going to head back around. See if we can... Not split stack, drop. Drop. Alright, so what do we get here? Copper-wise. Not too much. We got some titanium, a little bit of gold, a little bit of platinum. Not too bad. And we're only at half our weight, so that's pretty good. Now, before I leave this area... It looks like you can keep going this way and get into another snow region over here. And that snow region can get into this green area. And it can get into this snow area. You go around and get back out into this area. And then back all the way up to the house. Okay, interesting. So if we zoom out, you can actually go this way. And get back into here. Oh, those are Moa. I'm like, who's making those weird sounds? All right. There's a bear. We don't need any bear attacks going on here. Fear not, Moa. I will not hurt you. Unless I need to eat you. All right, so I got to get back around home. That's the thing I'm really interested in seeing. The beauty of it is once you unlock it, you can go in there and you can see what it has to offer, right? You can see what alterations you have for not only your tools, but your guns and your armor. And I'm interested to see what this next level of stuff is. Might be worth. Might be expensive, but it might be worth. I forget where we were at on that, but we'll check when we get back to the house. Hopefully I don't get killed by a polar bear. Now, I didn't see any polar bears, which, it's a little odd. I mean, I remember just going in a snow area and polar bears immediately, right? So maybe they changed something with that. Maybe there was one there and I just didn't see him, you know? Because we went pretty far across this snow. All right, I'm going to turn my torch on now. It's hard to see if it's on. Okay, that's on. Turn my torch on and let's try and get through this area unscathed. I definitely think the torch helps. Coal. We found a copper one out here in the middle. Neener, 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 neener. I never want to be low on stamina. You know, a lot of animals I can outrun. I don't think I can outrun a polar bear, oddly enough. I gotta keep a good close eye out. Remember how we crossed this area. You don't want to like get sucked into an area where you have to double back. Deadly aim. Kill 250 creatures with firearms. Yes, please. Wow, that leaf on that tree. I thought it was a polar bear in the distance. It'd be interesting to build a house in the snow area, huh? The cool thing about this map with their snow areas are they're like almost just like transition zones. You can travel across them. Which is pretty cool. You know, when you're running into one and you know you got to double back, it's a whole different mentality. Pretty sure this is the right way. This is scary in here, though. You know, the polar bears, they're no joke. They're like the alpha animals that we go hunt. I mean, maybe there's polar bears down over there. I don't know. Well, I thought that rock just moved. It's a polar bear! Happy with the composite armor. You know? My idea was that it had the hyper and hypothermic protection. And it seems like it's enough. Because even, you think because you're wearing polar bear armor, you can withstand a storm in here? No way. You've got to be inside and have a fire. So, I think the copper thing is right here. Yeah, right there. So it's not like you could have polar bear armor and just run through here during a storm. There's the copper one. That desert area looked really cool that I went into. There was a lake oasis there. And all the animals were down there drinking from the lake. No polar bear. No polar bear. Now that I don't need polar bear armor or fur, I'm not super eager to run into one. I remember the first time, was it the first time I ran into a polar bear? I think it was the first time I ran into a polar bear. I had the bolt action rifle. But I snuck in, right? I snuck in to the snow region, saw the polar bear, and left the area. And then I went back in later on, and I'm like, I'm going to get the polar bear. And I shot him, and he just sprinted me down, and one claw, two claw dead. That was my first real experience, I think, with the polar bears. Later on, I was able to kind of like I have the snow region by my house now. I was able to work my way up just on the edge, draw them out, you know, backpedal, draw them out and kill them and get enough to get the armor. But then even with it, I went deeper in because I had a mission. It was a mission I had to do in the snow area. And dang it, if I didn't get killed, because like the storms kept coming up. I don't know if it was, but then the polar bears kept killing me. Like, well, this is not, because then now you're battling to get back to your equipment, right? So if you're the only armor you have for cold weather is on your dead body, and then it's getting covered up with snow. Oh, we made it. Did we make it? We're almost out. Yeah, I'm going to call it. We made it. You see how my stamina bar just expanded. So having the snowflake on, it looks like it cut down my stamina by maybe 20%. That's the penalty for being cold. Just like it does the same thing when I get in the mines, right? That before you get pneumonia, you do get a stamina penalty for having an element debuff your character. Well, that's fine though. We made it. We made it. This is a really neat looking area with this. It totally looks like a crater lake, right? Because you've got mountains on all sides except there. There's another way into the snow right there. What we're looking at is this area here. So you could go this way and go out my way. Now that I've actually ran over there, it seemed like it would be that it was going to be pretty far. Because we've built up the stamina that we have now, you know, we can run for a while, then walk, run. We can get anywhere we need to on this map within reason, you know? We can get anywhere we need to get, so that's good. We've definitely worked toward what we wanted. The ability to travel. So I traveled all the way there to the desert in like 3/4 of a day. And when I talk about a day, I mean daylight, right? 3/4 of a day to get there. And right now it's just noon, and we're, you know, well on our way to being back. So that's good. Uh-oh, that is a heavy hit. Wow, dude, that might have been, no, it wasn't even a save. It was loading in the world. That's what it was doing. So where we're at now, though, if you look at the big picture. So I'm not centered on the map. Centered would be more here, right? Yeah, I'm not too far off of center. Center would be somewhere in here. But that big loop there to here means it's about the same distance probably to run down and get into this region there. That's right now, based off the Icarus Intel map on mines, that would be my next area that I would want to actually set up a house. I'm going to wait for your guys' comments on the desert area to tell me, I mean, do I really need to go set up over there, or do I just need the availability to get in there to complete a mission? Because we lost 2 missions in there. I think it was just 2. We lost 2 missions in there, and now we can get in there when we need to, and that's good. But if there's no real reason to go in there, you know, mining, I don't think so, then we don't need to set up a big house over there, at least not right now. I think our next house should be down in an area where we can get all the mining, and that area there as well has, what does it have? It has 1, 2 3 accesses to snow. So these 2 here are going to the same region I've been going in. This one here is a smaller area. I don't know if there's an area down here to get into this desert. It doesn't look like it, but you never know. But that area, I'm going to bring up the Icarus Intel map on my other computer here real quick. Tell you the amount of, I think I named them off before. So that area down there has, stop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this area here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 mines there. But it also has 8, one right here, 9, one right here. And this one here, right there, it has, hold on, mushrooms and pit hazard. It has a pit hazard. There's also another one here that has the same thing. It has a red skull on it. It has a red skull on it on the cave icon. And when you put your mouse cursor on there, it says mushrooms and pit hazard. So I'm guessing that the main problem is, or the main reason for a red death skull is a pit hazard. I thought maybe that was like a polar bear cave or something, but pit hazard. So what did I say? 7, 8, 9. Basically 7 in the green zone and 2 just up in the snow zone. Total of 9 mines right there in this region. Right here. I mean, based off most of the mines are here, so like setting up a house maybe here, depending on the layout of the lane, you can't really see what it is, but there's a bunch here, 3 here, 4, 5, 6, and 7 here. You know, you'd set up a house that you could do the mining, right? It's you're not going to obviously need to set up all the stuff, but you're going to want to set up, I don't know, I guess if there's a river there, I can't see if there's, I don't think that's a river. There's a lake. So no water wheel. Probably just set up a concrete furnace to melt everything down. And you could mine, wow, I would love to see that. Just a bunch of chests for ore. I would love to see what you could bring out of that area. It's like, okay, so we have 7 mines in this area. We're going to go to town on this bad boy. And when you're done, you see how like you got 1,000 iron ore and 500 copper and platinum and titanium and gold. So I don't know, these two geysers, that's another thing for me to do, but like the exotics, people are saying that the exotics aren't really in play in the open world. Exotics are something that you get and then you extract with them, and then they give you points or something to buy or upgrade your equipment when you're doing the missions, the drop missions. So I don't think exotics are really a part of this open world thing. I mean, if they are, I can try and get them because there's a few around. But the geyser, what was the geyser thing was about something. There was something in here, I thought, for the geysers, and it said, let's see, maybe I could look on the Intel map. Exotic deposits. It doesn't say what they are. It just says there's a bunch of locations for exotics. But like I said, I'm pretty sure those are for the drops. Do I need more pumpkin? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Let me grab some more pumpkins. Couple pumpkins for some pumpkin bread. We're probably going to get to the point where it's not as important to us for XP, and we'll, instead of making pumpkin bread, we'll make regular bread, which instead of 15% XP is 10%, but way easier to make, right? I think that I know that isn't the coolest looking thing, but it is kind of cool. It makes me want to build more here. It makes me want to unlock the fences and do the fencing and maybe do some gardening and stuff. Gardening. Grow plots. Yeah, that sounded weird. Oh, Meaty likes to garden. Yeah, what's wrong with that? All right, so before we left, I filled my water and oxygen. And if you look, it's only a quarter gone there and less than a quarter gone there. It's pretty good. All right, so we need to make this. So I need 3 bread dough. And I need my water I was just talking about. Let's go ahead and eat while we can. I know, I don't need to do what I just did, but I like eating all at the same time. It's funny about this one. Oh, I was just going to say, you got to put the water in there. I thought this one allows you to select what you want to do, but it won't do it until you put the water in there. Some other benches are different. It won't even let you select what you want to make until you put the water over in here. Now we can run water here now because we have the pipes. Or I didn't unlock the pipes, but we have the ability because of the water wheel to do the pipes, right? All right. And we're going to see, this is the other thing we'd make here instead of this. Pumpkin bread. Boost stamina considerably. Actually, this is much better. Not just the XP, but it is much better in all the different perks or buffs. All right. Let's get that going. Let's put our water back. Now, let's see where we're at. Let me grab this before I forget. Put those there. I don't remember. Did I have some in here? Oh, I did have some in here. Well, that's okay. That's all right. There's still plenty of snow in there. Take out this biofuel can. Put it back in here for when we need it. Probably should make a run for our gold mine. All right. So what we want to make is, we made all this stuff. We want to make an alteration number 2 bench. This guy. So that is advanced alteration bench. So 30 steel ingots, glass, 10 electronics, 25 concrete, and 8 screws. Well, there was one of these that needed a lot of electronics. One of these took up like a lot. Let's see what we got going over here. So we have 24 electronics. Oh, you know what it is? There was multiple things I wanted to build. One was this, right? And then one was this. This is the one that takes the 30 electronics. I wanted to make the solar panel. That's 5K worth of power there. Sure, it's only going to work during the day, but I'm sure what that's all about is for like a remote electric drill for one of those outdoor deep ore deposits. I want to make this. And so chemistry branch looks like for gardening. Marble kitchen bench, carpentry, electric masonry, electric composter, refrigerator, all upgrades to the stuff that I have now. What else do I have in here? Steel ingots, epoxy. Let's see. I get nervous because I don't remember if I... Okay, so we need more steel. Concrete. 25 concrete. We've got none. So we need silica, tree sap. Silica and tree sap. May have to go get some silica. Oh, we got some here. 3 of those. Grab some tree sapis. Probably run out of stone before anything now. 37. How many do we need? 25? Let's just make what we need. Water network. All right, that's working. Let's see. Sometimes I don't have any steel in there. I don't know where else I would have steel. Oh, in here? Steel ingots. I am curious to see what the options are. All right, so We're good on steel. We're good on glass. We're good on electronics. We need 8 steel screws. Did I have screws somewhere? Yes, I did. Right there. 8 steel screws. Now all we need is that concrete. And we'll be able to make the advanced thingy. You know, if you don't take care of this, the Komodos will come over here. It draws them in. Draws them in. All right, let's throw that in there. So, like I said, coming back here and seeing what my little area looks like now, I really like the addition of that. There is, let's see, how many points do we have? We have 17 points available, so I don't think that it's a problem. Was it tier 3? We're looking, there's a area of fencing stuff. Might look kind of cool. Not that I really need to keep any wild animals out or anything, but I just think it would be cool. Maybe it was tier 2. Maybe I just missed it. Leather window curtain. Oh, there it is. So you guys are like, why don't you get the lantern? You know what? I don't know. Is the lantern going to be a heat source like the torch is? So wood gate fortification. Wood walls. We don't really need spikes. I'm not looking for that. Wood buffalo cart. Place this cart inside a tamed buffalo's inventory to greatly increase its carrying capacity. This cart cannot be used as a seat by players. We're going to have to figure out how to tame a buffalo. I haven't even unlocked these tonics and stuff. Stamina, strength, health. 100% health. 30% max health, 300%. So this is like some of the stuff. I'm sure there's better ones. You know, this is only tier 2. But it would be like your where's this made? At the crafting bench. It would be like your, you know, quick health. I need to heal, you know, I'm hurting. I'm hurting for certain. All right, so we got ropes. We need wood and iron ingots. Let's just see what this big thing looks like. Give me this and give me this. Give me one of these. Oh, so instead of ingots, the fence takes nails. Nailed it. We'll take some nails. See what these fences look like. Okay, put the nails back in here. Let's put some of this iron in here and actually make some more nails. Why not? Why not? Put that in there. Put that in there. I'll put my new torch on. I had made a torch just in case it died off in the middle of the snow zone. How big are these things, huh? Are they really big? So that's the gate, huh? Well, it's off to my side there. It makes it hard to see where I'm placing it. Huh. Okay. What's the over and under on these snapping to each other? Oh, it does. So it's really hard to see. the angle of the dangle, because they did it off to your side. Wow, this storm is really slow. Oh, it's one of those heavy windstorms. I found that it's not good to have your door open during a heavy windstorm. All right, let me turn this on. There is one thing I wanted to try. I never even go into this one. I never even go in there. That's why I just destroy the charcoal at this point. Okay. It would be cool as if like charcoal could be a big component in like biofuel or something, because you produce so much of it, you know, so much of it. Or if charcoal could be used in place of coal, maybe it's like 1 coal or 5 charcoal, you know, then you have like really great uses for charcoal. But what I was getting at was, wonder how it would look with wood floors in here if I just change one out. So I need some fiber and some wood. I don't know if that's going to be enough. 20. Craft. Now I shouldn't be able to put it down because there's actually, let's see. See, I actually have floors here. I know it's hard to believe, but I do. See, that's what it would look like. That right there is the foundation. That's what it would look like. Hard to see, right? Interesting. Interesting. Maybe don't do the outside edges and don't, you know, just fill in one in from each edge. So one, it'd be just too wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to here. Would that make it look more homely? Huh. I wonder if it affects like the durability of the house. You wouldn't think so because it's on top of foundation, so it wouldn't touch the ground. And because I don't want to put the edges because otherwise it possibly could touch outside. Might give it a kind of a cool look in here. You know what I want to do? What I haven't done is this brazier. I haven't even started this. Try this bad boy out. See how that looks. That's kind of cool. Press to toggle flame. Ha! Just toggled you, son. 1749. It's a stormy night out. We'll get it morning. We'll see what that fence looks like out there. So maybe I can go chop a bunch of wood and get some fiber. Do these floors in here and see how it looks without doing the outside. But there could be other floors, right? So in tier 2, oh, what about this? What about interior wood? Light wood flooring. It doesn't really go with the rustic feel of stone, though. You know what I mean? You'd have to make it in the carpentry bench, which is fine, and I can make all this stuff. Interior wood walls. It looks like birch, right? I think the rustic look of this is more fitting. You can't... Look, you want me to make one, I'll make one, and we'll see what it looks like. 1800. Let's see. It's going to take 2 points to get there, but it wants refined wood and copper nails. It's kind of expensive. Kind of expensive. Let's see what this gate looks like. Kind of cool looking. I think it needs to be out farther. But I couldn't see where it was at in relation to my bridge. It's pretty cool looking. And it's not really that expensive, not really. Jaguar over there. Alright. I don't know if I hit that thing. I was shooting blind. It's right in here somewhere. Oh, you'll never know. Eyeball shot. Alright, I'm gonna grab some wood while I'm here. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Dang, lightning storms have used all my local wood supply. Rude. Give me some wood. Yeah, I think a fence would be cool. You know, may give you a little bit of secondary comfort. Not that I need it for anything, but it would look cool. Good feeling. I feel like home. I feel like it's home. Oh, oh, oh. Thing tried to hit me. Come on, Stumpy. 400 wood. Man, it's so nice auto collect. I mean, you gotta pay your dues in the zone of collecting wood, and then because there were more important things, but actually I started using a lot of wood for like converting to sticks and all that stuff. So it was definitely time to get the auto pickup. It was definitely time. I'm gonna get some fibrous here, and we'll make some floors. $548. It's kind of neat. I gathered that palm tree in the desert. It gave me some tree sap. I mean, that's to know, like, it's not going to help you. It was one tree sap. Like, I need 100 tree sap when I'm doing stuff, but still gave you some. It's a hope for the future. Maybe it give you more if you actually... I didn't use the sickle. I grabbed it by hand. So maybe if you use the sickle, it might give you more. Okay, 1,500 is probably good. 31. We needed, what did I say, 12? Let's try 11. Okay, and then chop another tree, like this guy. Yeah, look at the house over there in the distance. It looks really cool with the fence. Yeah, there are, you know, you can unlock glass and aluminum to make your house. Make it and do all the like refined furniture inside. I guess it's to make it look all retro. Not retro, that's totally the wrong word. Make it look modern. But honestly, I specifically like this rustic look, right? I like this look. The Skyrim look. Kind of feels a bit like Skyrim with my water wheel. Now, Legacy was telling me that periodically I need to clean this thing. You can see there's stuff actually growing on it. I don't know how you clean it. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Hey, you get it? I'm crossing a bridge right now. Ha! Dang, I'm good. All right. So, I'll take this guy. Just gonna see what this looks like. I wonder if there's something set on here if I can't break it. Like, if I do that, is it going to break that thing? Probably. We'll just do this end and see what it looks like. Need some carpets like they have in Valheim. Alright, we'll just throw these in here. It's interesting. It's not as cool as I thought. You know, putting these reinforcement things in here is always, I don't know, do I need them? Do you need these? Everyone always told me reinforce everything, which I did. Do you need these in here to tie everything together, the floors? Because the foundations are new to me. You wouldn't think that you'd need all these on the floor. Maybe out here, yeah, along the outside edge to reinforce the wall. But in here, what am I reinforcing? The foundations? Those things aren't going to go anywhere. If nothing else, I could clear, you know, these here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Same thing on that side. And then you'd have kind of a clear walkway in here. I don't know. We'll keep it in mind. We'll keep it all in mind. All right, I'm going to put this wood away like that. We'll put some fiber away like that. Put some sticks in here. Might not just make some tree sap with them. It's all looking good. It's almost time to eat, so I shall eat. Delicious, delicious, and delicious. So, I think this needs to go out farther. Oh, this is probably X to pick up. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so now we want to redeploy. It's pretty good. Maybe I'll do one here, right? So we can get straight across the bridge. Maybe I'll do one over here and one over here. That way, well, we'll see. We'll see. I think so. Looking at the angle of this, though, see the angle? It's just a hair off. The hard part is going to be figuring out what that is. It's just ever so slightly off. Oh, that is touchy. I think it's off the other way now. Maybe. So that straightness. Maybe. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it's still a little whack. But you know what? It's too hard. The angle of me dangle. It's very hard for me to tell. Too far. So that should lock straight onto it. Oh, it does move a little bit. Okay, so we look down this one. We'll look down this way now. Oh, no. It's very hard to, because you're so close. You're like this. It's hard to, you almost need a third-person bird's-eye view to make sure. This one was a little crooked from that one. Well, either way, look. Can't be perfect. That is a good start. So in here, we basically need nails. We need nails for this. And so if I grab, let's see, let's grab 2 of these, right? And we'll get some rope churning. 33, really? Okay. Anyway, grab some wood. maybe 300 wood. And grab some of those nails that I made up, maybe 200 nails. How many of these can we make? 6. 108, 3. It's the wood. It's the wood that's holding us off, so... Craft all 11. There you go. We'll craft the... Thought he could get away. Just broke his spine. Yeah. No wolves allowed. Well, I mean, after I do that, maybe I can take my wall down. I kind of like my wall. It's rustic. Anyway, you guys, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, let me know in the comments what you want me to do. I had mentioned it a few episodes ago. Definitely want to go down to this area here. I want to build a factory, a working house to do these mines down here. Got to figure out, BP, thank you, was able to find a way into this desert for me. If you guys know of any other ways in here or any ways into this one over here would be good. The snow areas are easy. I can see the entrances, no worries. So if we can figure out what would be awesome if there was a way to get in here. What about possibly here? Huh. I don't know. Let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. See you next episode.